piece of plastic wrap. Make sure it covers all the places where you would want the wig edges. Doesn't have to be neat or pretty. Okay, so now you have that. And here's your tape. Doesn't matter what kind of tape you use. But Scotch tape is probably a pain in the butt and I wouldn't use it. Masking tape or duct tape is perfect. Okay, so I'm going to place the tape where I want the edge of my doll's wig to lay when I put the wig on the head. So in this case, John's head, all these wigs are going to hit right there where the neck and the head curve together. I'm going to put the edge of the tape right there. I'm going to hold it tightly, the plastic, as I go around. Go up the side of the head, around where I want my wig to go, and I'm holding the plastic as tight as I can. I'm pulling this tape really tight. Make sure it's kind of even. Make sure the edges are even, and continue back around. I'm putting this wig cap behind his ears because that's where they kind of always wind up anyway. And see, I've completed a whole circle. Now it kind of holds itself tight and you don't have to anymore. And you can go around in a circle like this if you like. Or you can also just cut off strips. But if you do cut off strips, do make sure that when you are finished building the body of the head, that you do try to make one continuous ring of tape around the edge. And you'll see why at the end. Because I think you're already figuring out that we're going to trim the excess plastic away. I want to try to make sure I overlap my tape a little bit so that the tape is sticking to itself and the piece of plastic. And just crumple it together as it gets smaller towards the middle. I hope you can see it well. And I hope you can hear me. At this point, you might want to just quit going around in a circle and cut strips with scissors. Give yourself an overlap.
Hello.
Alright, so I'm just going to put some strips on this too. Finish the skull cap, overlapping. Come on, evil tape. And you can go around this a couple of times with tape, Because the more layers of tape you put on, the more the cap will stay in its shape that you want. Because it would also be very nice, to capture the shape of your doll's head. And I'm going to tape down around over the tails. See where the strips of tape kind of laid on top of each other, the strips over the head? I'm going to overlap these in one continuous strip so they don't come off. Alright, so now I'm going to peel it off the doll. And please use masking tape or duct tape for this project. So we see we have the head cap with the excess plastic. I don't know if my scissors are going to cut these. Let's employ a different pair and hope. Okay, so take the plastic. You're going to find a pair of scissors that really work well, because mine, I don't want to leave you hanging on the video to go find my scissors. So trim all the excess plastic. You can use a Ziploc bag as the plastic bag. Anything plastic. You can even use a piece of thin cloth if you'd like. Okay, there you have it. You've made a wig cap. Also, in the beginning of the video, when I stretched the cellophane over the doll's head, you can also, don't hiss at me, you naughty cat. Scoot over a minute. I'm making a video. Oh, you're such a naughty cat. You really are a mean old cat. Alright. You can take a hair tie too if you like, or even better yet, a rubber band. And you can also use that to hold the plastic down so that when you're taping you have something to hold. And also, while you're taping, this rubber band, use the rubber kind, will help keep the head cap from slightly slipping off as you wrap it with tape. But that's it. And when you send it to me, fill it up with paper towel or fill it up with toilet paper or cotton balls so it keeps its shape, and then put it in a box. And if you like, I can send you enough for shipping. But it shouldn't be that expensive to ship a little box. But if you really can't stuff it or put it in a box, you can also fold it like this and put it in a smaller box, or even a bubble envelope to make it cheaper. I'll just fluff it up and stuff it when it arrives. Okay, thank you.